What's up, guys? It's Daniel and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Zippo 200 at the Glen from Watkins Glen International Speedway. This week the Xfinity Series took their place for the first of 3 road courses in the month of August here at Watkins Glen International Speedway. You'll have 2 more road courses later this month. Anyway, let's get into the review. And this race definitely had some interesting moments for sure. Let's get into it. So how we do this is I talk about the race, talk about how the race went, go through an overview, talk about all the cautions, talk about all the craziness. Then I highlight some of the drivers, go through the race results, and there is some controversy in the race results, kinda, but not really that controversial in 2019. And then we will go to the Xfinity Series standings, because they don't have a playoff standings on race driver. So anyway, let's get started. Pretty much from the drop of the green flag, Kyle Busch pretty much just storms out and takes the lead. Leads. First caution race comes out on lap number 12. The 35 of Joey Gase spun off of turn 1, and he basically stalled going into turn 1. He brought out the first caution of this race. We went back racing on lap 14, and the second caution race came out. And this was it, and Ross Chastain basically brought this caution out. Ross Chastain got hard in there into the carousel, or into the chicane. He went hard in there. He pushed in and basically wrecked Justin Allgaier into the outside tire barrier. Justin Allgaier was able to, however, continue on later on in the race. Went back racing on lap 17, and on the last lap of stage number 1, Ross Chastain and Justin Allgaier got into it again. Justin Allgaier pretty much blatantly just straight up dumped Ross Chastain into the outside wall. Now, to give you my opinion on the situation, way too unnecessary on Ross Chastain. You could turn him. During the green flag, you can turn him, but you can't just, blame. I understand he's upset, but Allgaier was able to continue on. What about Ross Chastain? The guy, you just dumped him. I get you're upset, but Ross did not intentionally mean to dump you. He didn't intentionally wreck you. So it was a little bit ridiculous on Justin's part. The guy, I feel bad, because he could have hurt Ross Chastain. Now, the likelihood of this taking place is not likely. It's not likely it's going to happen where he's going to get hurt because cars are safer. But you got to be careful when you do stuff like that. Now, it's under green flags, so NASCAR's not going to do anything. But just be careful, Justin. Keep in mind, I'm a fan of Justin Allgaier. I like Justin a lot. But a little bit ridiculous on Justin's part. So it is what it is. Because of this would actually end stage 1. And Kyle Busch was able to score the win in stage 1. Went back racing on lap 24, and Christopher Bell decides to stay out. Yeah, Christopher Bell stays out, basically. And he's only able to lead 2 laps. And Brian Blaney takes off about half a lap away, and he pulled away, and Kyle Busch is on the charge because, remember, he had to pit because he didn't pit during the first caution. And Kyle Busch is getting ready to make the pass of Ryan Blaney on lap 35, until Kyle Busch basically car broke. He was making the pass on the outside, and he broke, I don't remember if it was a camber or a, hold on one second. So what ended up happening was Kyle Busch, like I said, Kyle Busch basically had a issue with a tire rod broke or something with like the cambers. So for the third time, like I said, he basically had a camber issue, and this would end, unfortunately, because of the issue with the tire, Kyle Busch would be out of this race. Unfortunately, yeah, Kyle Busch was out of this race. Well, not unfortunately, fortunately. So because of this, everyone pretty much had maybe that was pretty fast. Ashley could maybe win this race because Kyle Busch was a class of field up to this point. We then went back racing on lap 37, and AJ Allmendinger for the first time takes the race lead. Next caution in the race come out for the end of stage 2. AJ Allmendinger wins stage 2. However, we will get into that. I don't remember who won stage. However, attendance says Allmendinger wins stage 2. We're going to get into why he may not be the winner of stage 2. Went back racing on lap 44, and AJ Allmendinger takes the lead. Justin Allgaier is able to get back by him. Yeah, and we haven't been racing for 26 laps, and a lot of field strategy took place. Allmendinger pits, Cindric pits, everybody and their grandma pretty much pits, because they have to make sure they have enough gas in the tank to make it to the end. With around 12 laps to go, 13 laps to go in the race, this race completely took a curveball and a change. Tommy Joe Martins, before they went to the commercial, he really drove in there and got hard on the brakes and basically wrecked. And another driver, I believe it was Garrett Smithley, wrecked. And his tire carcass came out in the grass, and Cody Ware brought onto the track, bringing the caution out with 13 laps to go in the race. Now this gets interesting because during the caution, the leader of the race at the time, Austin Cindric, sacrifices the lead of the race. Yep, he basically sacrificed the lead for tires and stuff, because he thought tires was going to matter. Well, kind of a good break comes around with 9 laps to go. We get it back to the restart, and Chase Briscoe pretty much dive bombs the corner. Yes, completely dive bombs the corner, and like 3 separate wrecks take place. Basically, the big one of this race. So, drivers were involved: Josh Bilicki, Justin Haley, Brandon Jones, the 15 of BJ McLeod, Ryan Preece, and Chase Briscoe all were involved in the big one at this race in this wreck. Because Josh Bilicki couldn't continue, we kept racing. So that brought out we couldn't keep racing. So yeah, went back racing with 7 laps to go, and Christopher Bell has probably the best save I've seen in a long time. He just gets sideways, and Austin Cindric just shoots all the way up to second position, and he's on the way to charge up to the front. Austin Cindric is gaining really fast. The last 2 or 3 laps is some of the most exciting races I've ever seen. Austin Cindric gets with 2 laps to go in the race. He gets into the back of Allmendinger going into the carousel. He gets back by Allmendinger. Then Allmendinger bumps him back going into the final corners before he get off of the turn and bumps Cindric off the track. Then Allmendinger overshoots the corner coming to the white flag, and Austin Cindric was able to get by and take the lead and hold off AJ Allmendinger in a great finish at this race. And Austin Cindric wins his first career NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Watkins Glen. And a pretty good finish overall. Now, my opinion is, I don't really like Austin Cindric that much, but he won the race fair and square. A good bump and run. He won the race fair and square. I like guys winning fair and square, That's exactly what I want to see. Bump and run. That's good. So, yeah. Austin Cindric gets his first career NASCAR Xfinity Series win. Not pissed off that Cindric won, surprisingly. Congrats to Cindric. So, let's go to the results. Austin Cindric wins. Now to talk about AJ Allmendinger. AJ Allmendinger crosses the line in second, huh? Not. AJ Allmendinger got disqualified after the race. Yes, you heard that right. For the second time this year, AJ Allmendinger fails post-race inspection. Alright, so like I said, AJ Allmendinger got disqualified in the race. Got disqualified. So he finishes 37th. So he doesn't end up winning stage 2. I don't remember who ended up winning stage 2. Austin Cindric got stage 2 win. There you go. Austin Cindric got the stage 2 win because of that. Anyhow, let's get into the rest of the drivers because AJ Allmendinger failed inspection. Christopher Bell gets second position. Good job for Bell. Good job for Christopher Bell. Second place. And he's not very good at road courses too often, and he got second, so good run. Justin Allgaier, solid third place. Fourth place, Ryan Blaney got damaged on the left front, comes on fourth. Tyler Reddick got fifth in one of the most interesting days. He went off the track on the first, had to stop because he overdrove. He had to stop at the bus stop. He went off the track halfway through the race, and he comes back and still finishes fifth. Why is Tyler not in the Cup ride yet? Reddick's really good. Just saying. Chase Briscoe, sixth. Why did he overdrive the corner? I don't know. Cole Custer had to come to the pit road twice also and came on seventh. Just saying. Good job for Cole Custer. Eighth, Michael Annett. Ninth, Noah Gragson. And 10th is Ryan Preece. I really don't have much to say about the other drivers. There. Jeremy Clements got 11th. Solid 11th place for Jeremy Clements. He was in the top 5 at points today, and I kind of knew that this might be his track where he was probably going to be good. He was top 15 all race long, so Jeremy Clements, solid day for him. John Hunter Nemechek wrecked Ryan Sieg. I didn't mention that. Ryan Sieg got wrecked as well today. John Hunter Nemechek straight up dumped Ryan Sieg and got what he deserved, pretty much, later in the race. Scott Hecker got 13th in a BJ McLeod car. 13th position. Great run for Scott Hecker. 14th, Justin Haley. 15th, Greg Gaulding. 16th, Alex Abay. 17th, Brandon Jones, sucking again in 17th position in a Joe Gibbs car. Should be better than that. 18th, Brandon Brown. 19th, Josh Williams. And 20th is Stephen Light. 21st, Cody Ware. He was in the top 15 today. Kind of shockingly doing good because he's good at road courses. Ray Black, 22nd. Stanton Barrett, 23rd. I kind of forgot that he was in this race. Garrett Smithley, 24th. Dan Corserone, 25th. He was like 7 laps and he finished 25th. He was in a Mike Harmon car. Top 25 for Mike Harmon ride. 26th, Josh Licky. 27th, BJ McLeod. 28th, Tommy Joe Martins. 29th, David Starr. 30th, Ryan Sieg. Ryan Sieg got 30th. He was running top 10, and he got pretty much just straight up dumped by John Hunter for no reason. And Ryan Sieg got 30th. Yay. Ryan Sieg got 30th because he got screwed by fucking John Hunter. I love John Hunter, but goddamn, dude. Come on. Kyle Busch 31st with his issues. Chad Fincher 32nd. Ross Chastain 33rd with his issues. Joey Gase 34th with his issues. 35th, J.J. Gilly. And 36th, Minnie Miller. And AJ Allmendinger gets last in 37th position because he failed inspection. So let me give you my opinion of the race. At the start of the race was because Kyle Busch pretty much straight up dominated the field. Second half of the race, definitely way better because the field was much more competitive compared to Kyle Busch racing. I'm not saying Kyle Busch, I'm not a fan of Kyle Busch even racing in Xfinity. When he races, it's not the most entertaining thing in the world. And Kyle Busch would have won this race hands down. Instead, he has an issue, and it made the race really fun to watch and entertaining. The last 55 laps are pretty entertaining. So overall, and with the finish being as exciting as it was, I'm going to give this race a 7.5 out of 10. First half wasn't great. Second half was way better. And yeah, last 55 laps pretty interesting. 7.5 out of 10 for Xfinity Series race. I think that's a solid day. So yeah. Anyway, we got to look at the points. I forgot to look at the point standings. Damn, forgot about that. So yeah, point standings. Tyler Reddick leads by 32 points in the regular season. Custer's now third, 99 back. Allgaier fourth, 147 back. Austin fifth, 181 back. He is locked into the playoffs now. Briscoe sixth, 226 back. Gregson's seventh, 228 back. Michael Annett eighth, 260 back. Justin Haley 262 back. John Hunter Nemechek is 10th, 284 back. Ryan Sieg now 11th, 351 back. And Brandon Jones is 12th, 355 back. Unless Greg Gaulding, Jeremy Clements, Brandon Brown, or Josh Williams, or any of these guys end up winning, the playoffs is set pretty much at this point. There's only a few races left. I think there's four or five races, maybe 3 or 4 left before the playoffs happen. So anyway, apologies for all the interruptions and all that in this video. I kind of want to make it a better video, but wasn't expecting to be this long. Sorry about the long interruptions. But yeah, next week we go to Mid-Ohio for the Xfinity Series. I'm more excited for Mid-Ohio for Xfinity than this race. I'm excited for tomorrow, too, though, for the Cup race at Watkins Glen. Fortunately, I have to work, so the video is going to be up a lot later again, like this video was today. Very excited for tomorrow, and Chase on the pole, so that's fun. But anyway, pretty long video for the channel. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on so you can be notified when video goes on my channel. And share this video with family and friends. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, links in the description below for that. And comment below your opinions on the race as well. What do you think about the race? Tell me below in the comments. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.